Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Today, a matchup of AL East rivals between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this.
2021 Tampa Bay Rays.
Michael Wacha gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
And now here is Cavan Biggio. He will lead this
Leading
one off
the
today.
Afternoon for Toronto, the third baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Who thought he had ball 4, but instead it's strike 2.
3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Adames picks it up. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matt, Cavan Biggio is certainly a guy they expect to turn things around. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs. But it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
First pitch of the AB now. Jonathan Davis is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Hyunjin Ryu gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, the left fielder.
And now a pitch on the way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And Dan, D-Row, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Hit on the ground to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board.
Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Here's Randy Arozarena as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes in with an average of 265. 21 homers to go along with 52 RBIs. Strike 2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter. It's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And it's 1-1. Margot is off at first with 2 away. And he misses 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit out towards second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Comes set, the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. He's in at second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The right fielder.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in 12 runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. Nothing in 1. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ryu comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete. It's the Rays 2, the Jays nothing. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0. He's outside for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3-0 now. Now here it comes. Back up the middle. And the Blue Jays break into the hit column as that's a base hit.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 261 the average coming into action here with 19 homers and 48 driven in. Strike taken up in the zone. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a drive sent down toward the gap. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, number 22 on the year, as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an under.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette, fouled away. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, and even 20 home runs and 37 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 21 for him on the season, and it gives the Blue Jays a 4-2 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
To the plate now, Josh Palacios. Fouled off. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. High in the air down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Here now the 2-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting 9.
No one on with one down, and in next is Alejandro Kirk. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Kirk, 5'8" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And he fouls this one off. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Still only one out in the inning. And another foul ball. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land untouched. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Kevin Biggio is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. And it's fouled away. making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Good battle. Count remains full. There's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So here is Jonathan Davis, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see if he triples up on it right here. He's got back-to-back out in front swings on this guy. Let's see if he bounces one right in front of the plate.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of the second. The Jays are out in front. Last half of the second set to go, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Francisco Mejia. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tapped up the first baseline. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there. With 2 strikes, that elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Count still at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground to third. The throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And here comes the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. Comes set, now the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Palacios is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. They trail it here 4-2. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Rowdy Tellez.
Number 44.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Now at the plate here is George Springer. He's singled in his first AB. Pitch on the way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Here it comes.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Marcus Semien waits on deck. The 3-1. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now to the plate, here is Marcus Semien. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Now the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Rousseau trying to get there. One and 2. Here it comes.
That's ball 2.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Runner at first with 2 gone, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two and 2. Springer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled off. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check, but they still lead this one 4-2. Bottom of the inning now, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. He's got it. And he'll step up on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena.
Next to dig in, Randy Arozarena looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Third inning here, already 4-2 our score. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Another one sent foul. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been
Now
completely
batting,
lost at the
second
plate,
baseman,
flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Brandon Lau, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ryu steps into his windup. 0-1 on its way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Rich Hill answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Hill.
All set for the start of the 4th. In the bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
To show you how strong this guy is, he hit that last off-speed pitch over 400 feet, so the pitcher wasn't supplying most of the power there. This is a really strong hitter.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. And he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Well, this certainly wasn't what they were looking for in this one. They were hoping to get some innings, but you could see right from the get-go he just didn't have it in this one. Lasting only 3 innings. A lot of outs now to get from that bullpen.
Josh Palacios will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. And it's another case. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
The batter will be Alejandro Kirk. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. This pitch hits him, but it does so after he swings through it. A bizarre sequence there. It's 0-2. And a swing and a miss on a pitch that winds up hitting him. And rather bizarrely, the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
And
next, the dangerous power threat, Michael Brasso.
Michael Brasso.
First pitch on its way. 0-1, here it comes. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Now into the box, Austin Meadows struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A bouncer to the left side, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something you'd like to get down and bury the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Francisco Mejia will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Now it'll be Willie Adames. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Meadows, the runner at first with 2 gone. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ballgame, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They trail it here 4-2. Kevin Biggio stepping up now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. The 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Have to find a way to take a deep breath right here and regroup. I know the umpire missed one, but you can't allow the next couple of pitches to be dictated by one bad call. Find a way.
Fouled away. And a slider. Got a favorable call on that one as that that's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it
あ
wasn't
れ
at
は
all.
ボ
Raiders,
ー
hey,
ルと
listen,
思ったけ
calling
ど、
balls and
ボ
strikes
ー
is a
ルや
really
ろあ
fine
れ
job,
は。
and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, Jonathan Davis, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far.
ブルージェイズ。
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Striding in is Rowdy Tellez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking.
Oh,
Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
First pitch of the AB now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4, the Rays 2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Choi doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career.
Now batting, left fielder.
Next to hit, Manuel Margot, a hit in 2 at-bats at this point in the ballgame. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Behind 0-2 now.
I got the count 0-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Kiermaier.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
なんとか投げたか。
Down in order go the Rays. Still down by a count of 4-2. Colin McHugh takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 31, Colin McHugh.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
Leading up to Toronto, the center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-0. is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Next to bat for Toronto, Marcus Semien. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First delivery to him. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that.
So it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Rendell Grichuk will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time.
Got him looking. And that'll do it. The inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Randy Arozarena. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, man. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and his lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Number 58 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 58.
At the plate now, Brandon Lau, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
さすがに今日はやらんかもしれんな。ああ、持ってかれた。
Look at this thing go. Right fielder looking up, still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, the manager was looking for that lefty-lefty advantage, but someone forgot to tell the guy in the box that he was at a disadvantage because he just unloaded on that thing. So make a mistake, he's going to make you pay. Doesn't matter what side you're throwing from.
0-1 the count. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout because that's not easy to do.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2, he's able to work himself back into it.
よう打たれるな。
Now the first pitch. Austin Meadows is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Hit in the air down the left field line.
Oh.
And it's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on. And when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Francisco Mejia is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Fouled straight back. Rousseau is off at first with 2 away. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Rays answer right back on the solo home run. Bottom 3rd of the order, 7-8-9 due up to start the 7th. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Rays 3. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Bo Bichette. And now the first pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
1-1 the count now. Now here it comes. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 2-2.
さあ、このままいけるかどうか。
Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see graders have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take. But on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate, Josh Palacios, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Set to deal on 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Next to hit is Alejandro Kirk. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering.
You You know, because this is
小
just a
柄な
one-run
カー
game,
クさん
this
か。
doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
ビジオさん。
Flips over and digging in, Kevin Biggio. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
A little bouncer. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Now a fastball. He's reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. One left for Toronto. But they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Not shortstop. Willie.
Here's the first pitch.
Adames.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center.
ギリギリ。
Richard moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting. First base.
Next up
KG.
is Ji-Man Choi. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him. Fouled away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Again, he sends it out of
この
play.
時間にメジャーってめったにせんもんな。
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Manuel Margot stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 2 balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. The 2-0 on the way. Ball even at 2-2.
この回までやな。
2 out, nobody on. Hard hit towards center.
よっしゃ。
Springer finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Rays go in order 1-2-3. Score holds at 4-3. Peter Fairbanks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29.
So now into the box is Jonathan Davis. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's
Ball,
game
yeah.
to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Next up, Rowdy Tellez. Lifetime in this matchup. He's hitless in 6 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with one gone in the inning. From the stretch, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Fairbanks is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. One-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
A ball and 2 strikes.
早いな。
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And he strikes out. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider. And it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Here's George Springer as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but went around for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a great inning as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
7-9-1
Want to get to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game? You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Anthony Kay is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Anthony Kay.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
あれはボールやろ。
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Simeon's there. Throw gets him.
入社。
Now back.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lau. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1.
Ball 2.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And he fouls this one off.
粘るな。
Here's another 2-2. Shooting a fastball that time, ball 3.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
見極めたか。
So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there.
あー、やばい。
That's in for a base hit.
抜かれてもうた。
And this one bounds around against the wall. The tying run comes all the way around from first to score.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that down.
打ち寄った
Austin
か。
Meadows is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Swing and a little
Ah,
to
shoot
center.
hump.
Simeon is there, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 9th inning coming up from Tropicana Field. All even now at 4 apiece. Joey Wendell will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Number 18, Joey.
Set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon.
Leading off for Toronto, the second baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th
球
inning.
が速いな。
Strike here, 0-1.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Here's the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I really like it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to take the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Rendell Gritchick stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
So, Bichette.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
いいえ。全く取ってないや。
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he strikes it
Yeah,
out.
good, yeah.
So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. All squared up in St. Pete through 8.5. The Rays have a chance to walk it off. set for the bottom of the ninth. And next to hit is the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. First pitch coming, here it is. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is be able to hit and change your speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Franco.
Now 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Palacios is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Now batting.
Next, here is Willie Adames, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Bouncer up the middle. Bichette gathers it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Wander Franco will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty.
Number 5.
First pitch on its way. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is high, a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Swing and a line drive. Palacios will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. Still all square at 4 apiece. Chaz Rome takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 50.
Yoshi Tsutsugo is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 25. Yoshi.
So stepping in is Josh Palacios. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
The 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Now the 2-1. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-1 pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And in next is Alejandro Kirk. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Pulled back to the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. He waits. Now the pitch. Swung on third, and that's a strikeout. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they win.
ビジオさんか。守られへんな。でもあれか。いやー。こっちどうや。難しいな。一塁がおらんもんな。
Here's the first pitch. Kevin Biggio comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking deep.
あー、ボールや。
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Meadows
これは
the track to the wall.
まさかのホームランか。
So a 3-run shot to right center field as they jump ahead by 3.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
Diego Castillo, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the
うん、
bullpen.
抑えやっとくか。
To the plate now, Jonathan Davis. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 3 runs already home here. A swinging bunt out in front of the
完
plate.
全に詰まっとる。
And that's the second out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Next, it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Runner at second now, nobody out, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot.
The left fielder, Manuel Margot.
Kirby Yates enters the game here an inning later than usual.
Ah,
He'll try to close
抑えれるか。
this one out in the 10th.
Number 39, Kirby Yates.
He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Even 1-1 count to Margot. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's 1-2. Swing and he pops him up. Foul ground, but this will land untouched. Now another 1-2.
さあ、このまま終わるかどうか。粘るな。
To short. Bichette's got it.
よいしょ。
Closing time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, the
Runner at second, 1 away, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. First pitch coming, here it is. And he got him out in front that time, strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the
さ
plate in
す
this
がに
one, so
疲れと
until
る
he
な。
shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
ああ、間違った。球種間違う
He
た。
struck
お
him
ーっ
out. The third time he's fanned in the
振り
game.
よった。
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And up next will be Randy Arozarena. Seared down the first baseline. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now it'll kick around in the corner. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-1 ball game.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double.
話し合い。
RBI to his season total.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Yes.
Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that misses.
入ってないか、あれ。
Like it could easily have gone
際
the other
ど
way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. Anthony Kay earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Kirby Yates wraps it up for the save, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
「さすがに今日はやらんくさいな、これは。うん。4連勝か、素晴らしいな。もうちょいでオールスター。次が最後か。借金10で 17.5。やばいな。よいしょ。さあ、では。